Less than 1 week away from the NBA trade deadline. Who stays and who goes for the Dallas Mavericks? Plus, we're still buzzing about Cooper Flagg's 49-point game from last night. We'll discuss all that and more coming up next on the DLLS Mavs podcast. It's the DLLS Mavs podcast live in our downtown Dallas DLLS Sports Studios. Kevin Gray alongside our DLLS Mavs beat writer Ron Harad Jr. and our DLLS Mavs analyst Bobby Curler. We are DLLS Mavs, your favorite guys covering your favorite team, especially after Cooper Flagg sets another rookie record last night with his 49 points. Who stays? Who goes? As we are less than a week away from the NBA trade deadline, we revisit our NBA Mavericks trade tiers as well. Is Max Christie still untouchable, Bobby Curler? We'll talk about that a little bit later on in our show. And whose jersey should be retired next after what was a fantastic ceremony for Mark Aguirre, who saw his number 24 jersey taken to the rafters last night at the AAC. Really appreciate all of you hanging out with us here on DLLS Sports. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe while you're here, and do the same for our podcast. Wherever you get your podcasts for free, just search DLLS Mavs, give it a 5-star rating, and write a review for it while you're there. Ron, please. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm here this morning. Hoping
factory reset.
Hoping not to get bullied for the hat today. I know I was bullied for the last time. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna go in with the same hat.
Are you from Atlanta?
Different logo. Oh, this is not the Angels?
What?
Oh, that's the Atlanta Braves, isn't it?
Let me see.
There's a halo.
Oh, you know what?
There is a halo. At
this
the top
is
of
the
it.
Atlanta Braves. They just happen to also have a halo above it. But you're right, because I think what's the Angels? Is it an L and then it's an A?
No, it's just an A, but it's very like tall.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
and sort of like
I didn't even see the
like
halo
Roman.
on top until you pointed it out.
Why is there a halo?
Because of trucker hat, it's not new
Oh,
era.
okay. All right.
Yeah, if it was, so be nice.
No, okay, cool. That's nice.
Wow.
Carlo, what's going on?
Not much. My prediction did not come true last night. I did go home and stay up for an hour and a half, but I got more than 4 hours of sleep.
Okay,
I
good.
got about 6 hours of sleep last night.
All right,
so
there you
I'm
go.
Feeling like a $400.
$400. That's
Yep.
it. Okay.
That's specific.
Well, that's progress.
But I'm ready to talk some basketball.
What's Jesse?
Oh, think fast.
Okay. Am I
Think
ready?
fast. Oh,
Hey,
no,
come on, dog.
come on.
Like, what?
I'm not bullying you for your hat. I'm
Was that
bullying
an
you for your
underhand
hand.
spiral? Like, what the hell is
Catch
that?
the ball,
Hit his
CD.
laptop. Like, first of all,
First of all,
like, that's crazy, bro. Like,
That was-
what the hell?
that was
body
a-
catch. Like, what? Come on, dog.
This man's
like,
Terrence
man,
Williams.
this is crazy.
Okay, here we go, Bobby.
Oh,
no!
At least I'm the only one that caught the thing. Good gracious, man.
Well, that was up. That was
And
behind
that was
the
down
receiver.
here.
Jeez,
I was
man.
worried about the
ball is
laptop.
gone.
I want everyone to know.
I have so many excuses.
Jesse Holland's a wide receiver. He has big
No
hands.
excuses.
I have
So
small
many
hands.
excuses.
Were you a hands catcher? Were you a hands catcher all day? Okay.
Show
all right,
the
all right.
replay in slow motion.
Oh, my
wow.
God.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
hang
T-Rex
on.
Sweden.
Hang on. I'm going back in time. I'm looking at it. I'm
Okay.
looking at
I'm
the
going
film.
back in
Yeah, I
time.
don't know
I'm
what
watching
you
tape.
were doing.
Okay, well, it's way up
It
here.
did
I
kinda
got
sail
a
on him a little
laptop on
bit,
my
yeah.
knee. I got the microphone right here. It's behind me. It's up here. That's hard. He threw it from 5 feet away. I'm the victim.
That's right, Arky. I'm the only one
Okay,
that
Bobby,
can
go ahead
catch.
and announce that secret
I'm the
trick.
only one that can catch and throw on this set. That's right.
Bobby, please be quiet.
The mics and laptops I was worried about. But that was, I mean, that throw.
Oh, yeah, I was going to at
Ron's
least protect
laptop.
that.
That's right.
He put some zip on. That was an NFL throw. That was
Yeah,
an
and
NFL
that was
He has big
underhanded
hands,
too.
though.
Yeah, it was underhanded too. Oh, you gotta go get the football right now. Okay, all right, cool. Let's get into it. We got a lot to get into today. Turn your laptop around. Like, what are you doing right now?
He's
Like,
showing
yeah,
the
like turn
show.
your
The
laptop
show.
around. Like, what is happening right here?
It's just the YouTube
No, I'm
video.
just joking. I'm just
Only KG can catch. King, that's wrong. You're wrong.
No, watch this.
Clearly evident.
Oh no!
Oh wow!
Oh no!
Really?
This guy's
what are you doing? ASMR
man.
for the NFL? Like, what are you doing right now?
Oh, what? I didn't even see it.
See,
I
guess you
lick
can toss it to me now. Like, I guess.
well, you already caught it one time. Are you sure you're willing to risk it? Oh,
Come on, man.
Are you willing to risk it?
Hands
It's
over
hilarious.
here. Hands over here.
Caleb Martin robbers of a Coop, bro.
Tanner,
Wait.
you want to cook for 30 seconds on your whole Caleb Martin jump off?
Can somebody remind me
hold
what
on,
quarter
hold on,
was
straight
that,
up
though?
showed butt on camera just then too. By the way.
When was the Caleb Martin play, though?
Hands, Kavanaugh.
When
Where's
was
your hands
that?
at? I'm about to throw this football to
Was
you.
that
Where
the
your
third
hands at?
quarter or the
Hold on,
fourth
here we go.
quarter?
Hold on.
It was the fourth quarter.
Oh, dang.
This is great podcasting.
It's very
Yeah.
deflated.
Look at that.
There is
Right
a
on
leak.
line.
There's a
Deflate
leak
gate.
in.
Double catch. Double catch.
I don't know,
It
man.
didn't hit the ground. It did not hit the
No
ground.
player
It's a
catches
double
the ball
catch. Get
like
that
that.
out of here, man.
No player catches
Oh,
the ball
no.
like that.
Who's on that picture?
Get that off the. Oh my
Oh,
gosh!
my God.
All right, that's a good catch.
That was
That
a
was a good
crazy
catch.
catch by Jeff.
Let's go. That was a double catch. The ball didn't hit the ground.
That was-
The ball.
oh no! Did you get cut open? We
Did
have
you get
band-aids.
cut open for real?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It just hurt.
You didn't have
folks.
to catch
It just
that,
hurt.
by the way.
No.
Oh, it's just like a true wide receiver. Just like a true wide out. Look at you.
That could be taken different ways.
I don't know where we are and what the show.
Kavanaugh,
Oh my god!
Oh my
God! The light. Oh my god!
Yeah, watch out for the lights. Watch out for this. The listeners have no idea what's that.
Let the record show.
We're slinging the pigskin around like the old 49ers offense.
That's right.
Like the old West Coast. Jeff
Oh,
Kavanaugh's
no.
playing
Bobby
like
like the Rams.
Norm
Just
Van
put the ball.
Brocklin over there.
This is where we're at. Caleb Martin should have passed the ball, and Cooper Flagg would have 51 points right now. And that 3 would have been for 50. It was already awesome, but it would have been even more awesome if it was for 51. And Caleb Martin made the most boneheaded, I'm going to be LeBron and dunk this.
You know what though? If he
Yes.
would have dunked it, that would have been the coolest dunk of
so
all time.
dope.
That would have been.
Well, I mean,
dope.
how close was he to dunking?
Well, okay, let me say
He
this.
was
Let me
like
say
he was
this.
like 2 or
The
3 feet
ball
away from
almost
dunking.
went in the basket. It would have been like
On a layup. Like it was a
but
layup.
you know, like Dwight Howard used to do it all the time, where his hand technically never touched the rim. He would like throw it in the
No, he
basket.
came really
He
close
tried
to
to like
making
throw
that.
it in the basket.
I dispute. They're really close.
The ball was,
It was in the
hit on the
basket.
inside part of the rim. I mean, Josh Bowe posted a screenshot to his account on the Bird,
It looked
and
close.
Caleb's like almost entire body is outside of the lane.
That's
as
right. When he
he's
took
jumping.
off. Yes.
But he's
thought he was
striking a
Jordan.
pose, dude. He's got a foot kicked out. He's got one behind him.
He thought it was Jordan.
He's palming the ball way up here, showing
he
the
went
whole
full
world.
jump man.
It
That's
was
what
it was unbelievable.
Even if he made it, like the smart play is pass it.
Like I just want to know, like,
No,
what
the
did
smart
what did
play
he
is
think?
become immortal.
Yeah.
No, go for
Right?
the points. Go, it's a tight game. Get the easy 2 points.
Like,
I know.
He
The thing is,
understood
though,
the
like,
assignment.
I
They
do like
needed
when
to
Caleb
lose the game.
confident though. I think that just shows that he's really confident right now. It didn't work, but he's been like
Oh wow.
he's been doing a lot of. I just feel like when he plays confident, he does like he had 11 rebounds last
Oh,
night.
you thought that was a confidence jump? Is what that was?
No, it was a heat check.
A heat check?
A heat check.
To see if his hips were good? A hip heat check? Is that what we're talking about?
To be
right now?
fair, maybe so.
Wow.
Because he had the hip, the knee, the ankle. I think.
Oh wow.
I
Yeah,
probably
I just
seen
want to
what
know
that
what he
bounce
thought
looked
what was going to happen when he got up in the air. Like, what did he think was
Thought he
going
was
to
gonna
happen?
throw that S down, dude.
Yeah.
Jumping that far out from the lane?
Yes, and he almost
definitely
did.
mistimed it.
He
On
missed
a
by
trick
this
hip?
much.
Like, come on, man.
This much.
On a
More
trick
like,
hit.
on a
was
trick hit.
crazy.
It's like, come
more
on,
like
man.
this much.
Like,
But the
jeez,
ball
man.
hit the inside of the rim.
He tried to throw the ball in the rim. He didn't. To me, I don't know. He actually tried to like dunk the ball. He tried like
So
again.
he tried to Blake Griffin it. Not
Yeah,
like
Blake
LeBron.
used to do that. Blake used to do that. Dwight Howard used to do that. Like that was a thing where they like wouldn't actually like. I think touching the rim like hurts you. Like it can hurt your
No,
wrist.
yeah, it hurts a lot.
So a lot of the players don't like literally want to touch the rim. But this is what I've been told. Sadly, everyone I've never been able to dunk. It
Bobby
really
said that
upsets
like
me.
he's dunked before. He's like, yeah, it hurts a lot.
Has
Oh,
it?
come on. I mean, no,
Bobby's a little taller than me.
not on a 10-foot rim. I haven't. I mean, I'm back in the day. I could like get up to the rim. I was just I could never jump high enough to like.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I could get the ball to where if I tried to dunk, the ball would hit the rim.
Oh, okay.
You know what I
I've
mean?
done that, and it
But I
hurts very
couldn't
much.
because you got to get above. Like you got to get a whole ball length above. So you got to
Yeah,
get
you
up to
do.
like here
Yeah.
on the rim, and I could only get up to like here, maybe. You
I've
know.
dunked twice in my lifetime.
Now,
A long time ago.
did
But
my friends and
I
I
did dunk
drop
twice
the
in my
rims
lifetime.
down to 8-9 feet all the time, and do everything we could to throw down a
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Reverse 360 slam a lamb
For
a ding
sure.
dong. You bet
We've
your
all
bottom
done that,
dollar.
yeah.
You
We've
bet
all
your
done
bottom
that.
dollar. I
Did you
did.
say reverse slam a lamb a ding dong? Is that what you said?
Yeah. So respect, Caleb Martin. I thought it was
check
awesome.
is hilarious.
You hear that, Tanner? Respect Caleb Martin.
I
Respect.
already said I will never say a nice thing about him ever again.
Damn.
Wow.
He's a good man.
Damn.
He's a good man. He's a good father.
It was an emotional
Life is
statement.
too short to hold a grudge.
It was an emotional
Wow.
statement, but I'm a man of my word, so I'm going to stick to it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Stand
Okay.
on business then, PJ.
Those
Stand
adjustable
on
rims were the
business
greatest thing ever. You are so right, championship.
Okay, now we have 5 minutes to talk about Cooper Flagg scoring 49 points.
Well, that's why we allotted 2 segments for the trade.
That's right. Because we knew this was all going to happen.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of PJ, Klay Thompson, and Max Christie last night, check this out, combined to go 12 for 49 from the field.
Oh,
That was
As a
visceral.
trio.
That was really
12
well done.
for 49. Or excuse me. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
my
12.
God.
No. 18 for
hurt me.
49. 18 for 49. Each of them had 6 field goals made, and they missed 31 field goal attempts. 18 for 49 for the 3 of them last night. Sheldon Fennell with the $4.99 super chat.
Shelly.
Caleb thought Bobby was going to go like that dunk. He was trying to increase his trade value.
See, respect, man. Respect. He's always thinking about the greater good. Always thinking about the greater good. I respect it. It would have been a really cool highlight. We could have posted as a short. It would have got some views for the channel.
It
would
would
have been really
so
cool.
funny if you didn't make that. I do want to say, like, I think there's a couple players in
Broke
the Mavs
money don't make money.
Scared money
Scared
don't make
money
money.
don't make-
Scared
that's
money
right.
don't make
Scared
money.
money
Go
don't
say
make
it. Go say it right now.
Sorry.
Scared money
Scared
don't
money
make
don't
money.
make no money.
That's
But
right.
I think there's a
You
couple
should take
players
that
on
to
the
prize
Mavs.
picks. That's what you should do. You just take the prize
Caleb
picks.
Martin dunks more than 0.5.
That prop.
You
You
would
be
have
a rich
been a
man.
winner last night.
A rich
You
man,
would have been a
brother.
winner last night.
Especially Caleb Martin posterizer. Was it plus 40K? Like
25
bet
time
a dollar,
multiplier
win
on a
40,000.
poster.
Yeah. I'm just joking.
You know who was throwing out posters last night? Cooper Flagg was out here posterizing everybody. Whether it was Musa Diabate, whether it was posterizing records. Like, he was doing it all last night. 49 points, 20 of 29 from the field. That means Cooper Flagg made more field goals than Klay Thompson, Max Christie, and PJ combined last night.
Stinky.
For the Mavericks.
No, why is that stinky? He had a great game.
No. He's talking about the
other
threes.
guys.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why we got to shame other guys. Coop was incredible.
No, I wasn't shaming the guy. I was just simply pointing out a fact. That was simply a fact.
Yeah, well, Ron said stinky, and you did a whole thing about how they were 18 for 39.
I'm the
Or 18
president of the
for-
PJ
Yeah,
Washington.
I
It
gotta
pays
let- I
me.
gotta
Those
say,
three
man.
guys had a bad game. Coop was incredible.
And he
Coop was
was.
unbelievable.
Yeah, and I thought the game would be a blowout, and it wasn't. It was a close game, even though the Mavs lost. The Hornets have been, like, literally beating everyone to the ground. But the fact that Cooper Flagg could score 49 points and even make that a game where the Mavs, like, probably should have even won the game, it's kind of crazy in hindsight when this team has been, in this month, it's been like the 2011 Heat, as we said in the pregame, the 2001 Lakers. That's how bad they've been beating teams consistently on the road in January. And the Mavs almost won somehow. Crazy.
And Championship Games points out very ethical 49 points from Cooper Flagg last night, going 6 of 6 from the free throw. Look, more so because he wasn't getting some of the whistles that I think, he should have deserved last night, because he definitely should have been over 50 given some of the foul calls that he did not get from last night. But here's Cooper Flagg last night in his own words talking about the epic duel that he had between himself and his former Duke Blue Devil roommate, Con Knipple. Here's what he had to say.
It's incredible, I think it's pretty well known. That was my roommate last year, and just to have a night like this with him, and I know how special he is, and how hard he works. So it's just funny, I think 10 plus years down the road, I think we'll both be looking back on this, as a pretty special thing. I know we'll both be in this league for a long time, so it's pretty special. That's my brother for life, and I got really high praise for him and what he can do.
Hell of a basketball game last night. I would argue best game of the season from a competitive standpoint.
It was so fun.
It was a fun game. The watch along was really fun last night, and both those rookies put on one hell of a show. Cooper Flagg with 49, Con Knipple with 34, as the Mavericks, though, unfortunately fall last night to the Charlotte Hornets. Ozzy D with the $1.99 super chat. Bobby, have you reverse dunked on a Fisher-Price rim before.
You bet your ass I have. I've gone between the legs.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I've done the switch hands dunk.
Okay.
I mean, I was a kid playing on Fisher-Price nets still and real goals, but Fisher-Price for funsies whenever Vince Carter did the reverse 360 windmill.
Man.
You bet I did that. Now, did I leave my feet or did I just stay on the ground to do the windmill thing? I don't know. All right, we didn't have security cam footage in my little playroom when I was 9 years old back in 2000.
Can't believe that's been 26 years already.
I guess I was 8 at the time.
Dunk contest. Ron wasn't even alive at that point. Were you alive at that point?
Well, he's here for 26 years. I'm 26, so technically maybe.
Did you watch Vince Carter's dunk contest?
He would have been like
live?
5 weeks old.
Live? No.
Okay.
I mean, I've watched it because they replay it all the time on NBA TV. I think it's the network name.
All right, 10 seconds. Better dunk contest. 2000, Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, Steve Francis, or 2016 Toronto, Aaron Gordon versus Zach LaVine.
I'm probably biased. I'm going to go Gordon.
Yeah, that's hard for us
LaVine.
to answer, I feel like, since we weren't.
I just want to see.
We were barely alive during the other one.
I don't think the Vince Carter one was as competitive.
Oh, that's a hot take. Okay.
Like, I mean, it wasn't like he had I thought like LaVine was going to lose a dunk contest at some points. Like, I'm like, oh, Aaron Gordon's going to take LaVine's title.
All right.
I never really I mean, of course, I knew he won in hindsight, but I thought Carter kind of had it the whole time.
All right, cool. Let's take our first break here on the DLLS Mavs podcast. When we come back, we'll actually talk about who stays or who goes for the Mavericks, as we are just days away from the NBA trade deadline. We'll do that next.
This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. It's a really fun way to spend your time and hopefully not spend your money. Hopefully Prize Picks is putting money in your pocket, because on Prize Picks, good decisions, correct decisions, right choices can get you paid. You choose between 2 and 6 players, whether you believe they will record more or less than their projected stat lines. That could be football, it could be basketball, all right, the best sport. It could be baseball, it could be soccer, hockey, anything, men's, women's, pros, college. Doesn't matter. It has it all. You can also do stacks for single players. So last night, for example, you could have taken cooperflagg for more than 20 points, more than 7.5 rebounds, less than 5 assists. Hey, and you would have been having a really, really good time. No other platform allows you to do multiple picks for the same exact player. So if you want to play along, download Prize Picks today, create a new account, and use promo code DLLS when submitting your first $5 lineup, and your account will be gifted $50 in free lineups to use anytime you like. Because again, on Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
You know that moment when you leave your favorite pair of sunglasses on the beach, or on the hood of your car, or 3 states away, and you forget about them and you lose them? Well, Shady Rays has covered you when it comes to their polarized sunglasses. They are the protective eyewear that's got your back. They're seriously good looking, and they're not stupidly expensive either. They're durable, and they're made for real life. And here's the wild part. If you break them or lose them on day one, you get guilt-free replacements. No questions asked. They'll be able to take care of you when it comes to your polarized sunglasses. No guilt trip, just free replacements when it comes to Shady Rays. So you can actually wear your sunglasses without fear and not have to worry about it, because they have your back when it comes to Shady Rays. So we've teamed up with Shady Rays to bring you an exclusive offer. Head to shadyrays.com. Use code DLLS35 for 35% off your polarized sunglasses. Again, DLLS35 for 35% off your polarized sunglasses with Shady Rays at shadyrays.com. Try yourself. The Shady rated over 5 stars by over 300,000 people today. Welcome back to the DLLS Mavs podcast. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us here on this fantastic Friday afternoon. Who stays, who goes? As we are mere days away from the NBA trade deadline. Your Mavericks now 10 games under 500 after their 3rd straight loss last night. This time to the Charlotte Hornets. They will take on Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets tomorrow night in Houston. Our DLLS Mavs beat writer Ron Aguirre Jr. will be live on the scene in Houston. So make sure you follow our guy Ron on X at Ron Knows Sports. Let's throw it up here because we have a chance to kind of revisit our player trade tier rankings as curated by us on a recent episode. And we'll revisit that as we look at who stays and who should go, and whether or not we should move some of our guys when we look at our Mavs trade asset rankings. Now, there was one guy that we had true consensus on, actually 2, because pjwashington literally can't be traded this season. He absolutely cannot be traded, for all those who are disappointed in that. And the cooperflagg, you instantly are hanging up the phone because he is the untouchable on this team. The rest, let's talk about it. Bobby, we'll start with you because
Bobby,
you had Max Christie as an untouchable for you as of recently.
Yeah, and I still do.
You still believe he's an untouchable?
I would still have him in the hang up the phone tier. So there's the hang up the phone tier. There's the it would hurt but tier, which is, well, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
There's the I'm calling and listening tier, which is I'm trying to get off these guys, and if anyone wants them, hey, let's go. And then there's the negative value tier, which is you're probably not going to be able to trade them, like not even a salary filler in a deal. Like they have negative value. I would still have Max in the untouchable tier because he is under contract for next season. He makes $7 million. You can extend him at a number that I believe is fair and reasonable. He's very young. He's very good. He has a few already clearly defined skills with room to improve at some of the other areas of his game, especially offensively. I wouldn't trade him. I would not trade him.
I mean, I've constantly said that I have a very high threshold when it comes to the hang up the phone and listen. And there's only one team on this squad who is instantly hang up the phone when they call asking about him, and it's cooperflagg. Max Christie can be at the top or near the top when it comes to
but give me a real scenario. Like, so not just like philosophically, like give me a real scenario where you would be like, yeah, I'll trade Max.
If someone got desperate, was like, here's 2 firsts.
Yeah.
Because if Trey Murphy is worth allegedly
who is offering 2 firsts though?
Well, if allegedly,
no one is offering you 2 firsts.
Trey Murphy's worth 4, if he's probably worth half of Trey Murphy.
But Murphy's under contract for like 5 years. Max under contract for 2, and Murphy's way better than Max.
I think that's the point. Is no one is going to offer 2 firsts for Max, so it's like,
yeah, no, that's why I wouldn't trade him.
Like Herb Jones is worth like 2 firsts. I'd rather have Max Christie than Herb Jones. I'll be honest with you.
I don't know that Herb Jones
I think
is worth
at
that
the
much
right price.
But I'm saying like that's what his quote unquote what the Pelicans are asking allegedly based on reporting for like Herb Jones, and I'd rather have Max Christie than Herb Jones. Herb Jones doesn't play basketball and he can't shoot right now.
And again, it's simply the threshold of hang up the phone. There's only a handful of guys in the league that are hang up the phone guys.
Like if the Pistons get desperate, like, hey, we need a shooter, or we can't go to the finals without a shooter. We don't want Klay. Max Christie might literally send them to the finals. If Max Christie's on the Detroit Pistons right now, they're the favorite.
But he makes $7 million. So you have to. No one that makes $7 million or less that is worse than Max. Like they don't have anyone like that. That player doesn't exist. You know what I mean? So
they would have to give you Ron Holland and picks. They would have to give you Ron Holland salary, and then you probably have to give you 2 firsts, and maybe like I don't know whoever makes like $2 million.
Yeah, and I don't think the Pistons would do that. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying the reason that I'm doing the hang up the phone thing is it would take so much for me to want to trade the guy that no team realistically is going to offer that. Yeah, obviously if the Bucks are like, dude, please give us Max Christie. We will give you Giannis for Max Christie just straight up. We'll break the CBA rules. Then yeah, obviously I'm going to do that. But like realistically, I can't think of a trade that another team would agree to that I would also agree to for Max. You know what I mean?
Okay. I'm willing to move him up next to Naji. Actually, I'm willing to move up Naji and Max Christie to the top of the it would hurt but list.
I would also have Kyrie and untouchable too, but that's just me.
Okay.
Am I moving anyone yet? Or no?
No, I'm still fighting for my life, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still fighting for my life right now.
Yeah. I'm being honest, like this looks pretty good.
I mean,
I think we did a pretty good job.
I'll move Naji up to number 1 in the it would hurt but list in terms of realistic folks who could be traded. Because, yeah, they're not trading Kyrie Irving.
Can you tell the listeners who's on the it would hurt
So, in the it would hurt but tier would be Kyrie Irving, Max Christie, Naji Marshall, the 2029 Lakers first-round pick, the 2031 Mavericks first-round pick, Derek Lively, Anthony Davis, and ryannembhard. We need to have a conversation about let's see.
Probably bumping Nembhard down a couple tiers.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say the negative value.
I would say I'm calling and listening.
Yeah. Well, I also think so. We included him just because, but I don't think you can actually trade 2-way players.
Yeah,
so
that's
true.
I think that was mostly just like we're high on Ryan Nembhard. Let's just,
I think we were saying if he got a contract, which we were like because he's gonna get probably a deal. We would assume so.
D'Angelo Russell, you could throw into the negative value tier
for sure.
Yeah, you can move him down the negative value tier.
Stuff's happening.
I mean, we might even need to move D'Lo to the PJ tier because I don't know if he can be traded this season.
I mean, he can be traded.
If he needs salary.
He can be traded.
If he needs salary, he's there.
I don't think Anthony Davis is negative value.
That is insanity.
Yeah, it's not negative value. I know obviously the injury history is very concerning, but there is still real value for Anthony Davis. The question is, can he
still
stay
a good
healthy
player?
enough?
Yeah. So.
Negative
value is like you're no longer a good player.
I mean, if you want to get just wild with it, I guess you could put him in the I'm calling and listening tier if that's how you feel about it. But
that is what's happening.
The last time we did this, it was around Christmas. When was it that we did?
Probably December,
somewhere around the holidays.
Yeah,
and you wanted to have AD in there, and I was to get him in there. It would hurt, but simply because it's such a big salary slot.
Sure.
And if you're going to trade, and I mean, I've said this a million times, if you're only going to trade him for expiring contracts, that does literally nothing for you other than save Patrick DeMont a little bit of money next year.
Ew.
It doesn't unlock cap space. It allows you to get a full mid-level player instead of a tax mid-level player, but that is not really.
Grimes.
This was mid-December last time we did this.
Okay,
that makes sense.
Yeah, and so I think that's why I had him in the it would hurt, but because realistically, any trade that you would get a team to agree to is not going to really do much for you. You know what I mean? Like, if you couldn't even get a first and Ricochet for AD, then I don't see the need to. I just think it's such an L.
Ricochet didn't make the Rising All-Star game. Think about that. The number one pick
great,
in the NBA draft did not make the Rising All-Star game, and he's untouchable.
It's not great.
This guy sucks.
He is a soft.
Untouchable. He stinks.
Wow.
Ew. I'm gonna get something.
That's an excellent point. I didn't even realize that because Zachary Ricochet is a sophomore. He would have qualified for the rookie sophomore Rising Stars game.
Alex Sarr better than him.
He didn't get picked. Yikes.
Keyshawn George better than him. Bub Carrington better than him.
I know this.
The Warriors have 4 guys in the game, and Zachary Ricochet didn't make the game.
Whenever they did the draft, all the rookies were the top picks, and then the guys from last year because all the rookies are the.
Yeah, that's an excellent call out. Yeah, Ricochet not making the Rising Stars game is. Yeesh.
They could have snuck him on the G League roster. He didn't make the G League one.
Wait, can't
Reed Shepard made the G League one last year. If you play a game in the G League, you can be snuck through that route.
Well,
he's in the G League as we speak because he had an injury. So he was technically in the G League. They could have snuck him even through that way. They didn't do that.
Reed Shepard's on the G League.
Last year he was on the G League team because he was doing some time in the G League. Even technically he was on the Rockets. And he made the Rising Stars through the G League last year. You can sneak players in through other ways. They didn't sneak him in through that way. And he's untouchable. What are they talking? He's not untouchable. He's not a good player.
Some folks are calling for Klay Thompson to be moved up to the it would hurt but tier.
He is playing a lot better now than he was whenever we talked about this. Yeah,
he's playing so much better than that.
Yeah, because mid-December I think was right whenever he was starting to shoot it a little better.
Yeah,
I still think he's good. No, I think he's good there though, in my opinion.
At the very top of the I'm calling and listening
because you still have to see because of the age. If you could, I just would call for Klay.
Yeah, I mean trading. So contrary to AD, I think if you were to trade Klay and get cap relief,
it's a win.
Yeah, it stinks because Klay is awesome. It's just he's Klay Thompson, dude.
I know it sucks,
but
$17 million at age 36.
Yeah, it's tough. Now there's a chance that next year on an expiring deal, they're able to get more than just expiring money for him. So maybe it is better to wait for Klay. Just like it would be to wait for AD. But I think that, go ahead.
I was saying, I'm going to move Naji ahead of Max Christie in the it would hurt but tier. Only because, there's a real possibility that he could be traded and also net you a first-round pick. It would hurt to trade him, but if you can do it and get yourself a quality first-round pick, you absolutely have to do it.
Wouldn't that move him further down the list, though? Or no?
I looked at the
Are you trying to get off Naji right now?
I'm not trying to get off of him.
Do you want a week from now, do you want to wake up thinking Mavs traded Naji? Or would you be like, the Mavs traded Naji?
I'd fall in the middle of that.
I'm
hedging a little bit.
He's a liar.
He'd be
so sad.
It would hurt because we are a pro-knife show, and I love Naji Marshall. He's been fantastic. But, again, he just turned 28. Does he realistically fit
young man
the timeline of Cooper Flagg right now? I would say no.
That's why I would move him further away from the hang up the phone thing.
I think that's what you're trying to say because technically, if the Kyrie slot means he's the closest to Flagg, in my opinion. That's what that means, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why I moved.
So
Naji
further
up.
would be towards Anthony Davis. Is that what you're saying?
Like if I'm the Mavs and someone calls me with a deal, I'm making a deal
for Naji.
Yeah.
Because
like the time to do that is now.
It's now.
Not, trade Naji in the summer is a complete. That's a huge
expiring
swing and a miss.
Move them further
so they
down.
would need to move
he's
further
expiring.
down.
You're not getting that same money.
Now I am scheming. I'm not trading the Lakers pick.
You have wanted to keep.
I would
that
move
for a
that
while.
one to hang up the phone.
Really?
I'm not trading that pick, dude.
Wait, one more time?
The Lakers pick.
I guess the question you have to ask yourself is,
I'm be honest, I wouldn't trade that for a lot of stuff either.
how good is that 29 first going to be anyway?
It could be
It
really
could be really good.
Could be really
Oh,
good.
so you're basically on the idea that Luka's not going to be there.
Well, we just don't
even
know.
even if he is. I mean, that team is a mess, dude.
Do we remember the old
They're a
Kobe
mess
teams
right
when
now.
they sucked every year for like 7 years? They had Julius Randle, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart. All these players were top picks. Lonzo Ball, D'Lo. All these players because they couldn't get it right. Now, Jimmy
Before
Buss
they
is
got
no longer the
Gasol.
owner.
Like they weren't all that good before they got. I mean, they were.
No, they weren't.
Good, but like,
And like going into this summer, you know, they're either going to keep LeBron or they're not. But his salary slot's going away. They're
50
maybe
mil.
they'll be able to keep Austin Reeves. So then
They
it's
got
just
a
going
bunch
to
of
be
expiring.
Luka and Austin
Rui's
Reeves.
expiring.
Rui's
They're
expiring.
about to trade him for DeAndre Hunter, who I don't think is.
I don't think they're going to do that deal.
I also don't think that would be a good move for them.
Yeah,
so
I don't.
I hope
think
they
they're
make
gonna
it.
do that. I don't think they're going to do that deal.
I'm agree. Like, ooh, yeah, that Lakers pick could be.
Yeah, that
juicy.
to me is
I
an
don't
interesting
know,
one
man.
because I do tend to think the Lakers will actually be pretty good for the next few years because I think they're going to figure out a way to get some good players in there around Luka.
And like, what if somebody gets hurt? Like, we're not even saying like they're not deep enough to sustain an injury. What if
I agree. I mean, Handel says so. LA's a mess in 10 games above 500 with 150 million.
Exactly.
I mean, yes,
exactly.
Now there's a difference though. I think between like right now, I would not pick them in a playoff series against anybody in the West.
I would agree with that.
In the top six. I think they're
yeah.
clearly the worst team of the top six. And right now, if they played the Clippers in a series, I don't know who would win. So
6-7
I'm
games.
not sure. They won a lot of games early in the year without LeBron. It was Luka and Reeves, and next year it might be Luka and Reeves again and no LeBron. And maybe they will be able to round out the roster. But without Nico Harrison just like emerging from the shadows and giving Rob Pelinka 10 years of like handing Rob Pelinka the key to the fountain of youth and like allowing it, like here's a free mansion. You could just take it. I don't even want it anymore.
Please, my king.
That roster completely is P.U. stanky. So I don't know how much faith I have in Rob Pelinka to build a good team.
And I guess
And who says he's going to be
technically
the GM by the time they get to fixing all that anyway?
Yeah, I don't know.
that's true. But also, if you are on team, I want Luka back in 2028 for a sign and trade, you probably need that pick because the Lakers were 100% probably sign for the sign and trade. They can get their pick back to tank that next year. So just saying, this is how a lot of these, this is how the Rockets trade with Durant work. A lot of these trades will work if you can give a team back the picks that you own of theirs, so they can actually.
And also, it's right now. That Lakers pick could be way more valuable in 2 years to where like, I will trade that pick 2 years from now
For something else.
Like AD's expiring contract. No, he expires at the end of next season,
27,
right?
28,
Okay.
yeah.
So in
But still,
2028, whatever, someone is expiring or you got 2 contracts plus that pick. Now you're getting the 2028 version of whoever. The 28 version of Giannis, not Giannis, but like
the player.
the superstar on the move in 2028.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just not trading that pick in the hopes that it becomes really good. And even if it sucks, it's still a pick. It's still a pick. So I'm not trading that.
Let's continue this on the other side of the break. We continue to get to your super chats as we look at our trade tiers as we are just a few days away from the trade deadline. And we'll look at some of the predictions that we made at the beginning of the season as we get closer to the NBA All-Star break. We'll do all that and more coming up next. Who's your favorite NBA team? Well, that's easy. It's the Dallas Mavericks. And I know you want to watch them play, especially after a game like cooperflagg had where he dropped 49 points. You want to see him the next time on the floor when they take on the Celtics on Tuesday. Well, you could do that with Game Time. With Game Time, you're able to find your best tickets anytime, any place. With panoramic seat views, they allow you to see exactly where you want to sit. So you pick out the perfect seat to watch cooperflagg take on Jaylen Brown on Tuesday at the AAC. Plus, they got the lowest price guarantee, or Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference, and your purchase is covered with the most flexible customer service policy in the game today. So here's what I need you to do. Take the guesswork out of buying your tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use code DLLS for $20 off your first purchase. Again, use code DLLS for $20 off your first purchase with Game Time. Go and enjoy yourself at any NBA game, especially when it comes to the Dallas Mavericks when they take on the Celtics on Tuesday. Gentlemen, what time is it?
Game time.
Bark.
Oof. And what kind of dream did you have when you were a kid? What did you want to be when you grew up? See, me, I wanted to be cooperflagg. I'm just kidding. I actually wanted to be Spider-Man. But if I would have had Shopify, then I could have said, I can monetize my love for Spider-Man. I can sell Spider-Man toys via Shopify. They can help, send my stuff and people can find them. I maybe could have made a shirt. Like, they also power our DLS merch store. I could have used Shopify for all these things and done it in a very safe, responsible way to make sure the customers were able to receive their item and make sure payments were very responsibly paid. So turn your big business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/allcity. That's shopify.com/allcity. Shopify, remember, it helps you sell your product safely. And if you have a good idea, you can use Shopify.
Back on the DLLS Mavs podcast. Shout out to all of you hanging out with us here on this fantastic Friday afternoon. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to DLLS Sports while you're here, and do the same for our podcast. Just search DLLS Mavs wherever you get your podcast for free. Give it a 5-star rating and write a review for it while you are there as we continue to look at our Mavericks trade tiers when it comes to the assets that the Mavericks have available to them. Sheldon Fennell with the $4.99.
Shelly!
Would you trade that plus Naji for a 2026 lottery pick? I'm assuming he's talking about the 2029.
Maybe the Lakers.
Oh,
the
no.
Well, it depends.
Was it the top 3 pick?
So the deal is I wouldn't trade Naji. I wouldn't trade for a lottery pick in this year's class until it was understood where it would be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it was top 5, hold my bear.
But if it's if it's Naji and 29 Lakers for the
10th pick.
No. 10th?
No, I wouldn't do that.
No. Top 5, yeah, but who would do that?
Yeah, no one's going to do that.
Why would you do that?
Probably nobody would.
Yeah,
because
like
again,
1980, sure.
Naji's value right now is tied to the fact that he's got 1 year left on his deal. So you get him for this year and next year. That appeals to contenders. I don't think that would appeal to a team. Now, okay,
team,
I guess one team that would potentially be interested is the Thunder, because the Thunder have the Clippers pick, but now the Clippers are starting to win games.
Yeah,
so that pick is getting less valuable right now.
I mean, I think Naji commands a mid-first round pick, like between 12 and 15, which, I mean, in some respects, it's a lottery pick, actually. So I should say maybe 15 to 20 in that 15.
So let's say that the Mavs get an expiring contract and the 15th pick. Well, you wouldn't know that it's 15th, but let's just assume that you know.
Yeah.
Would you be satisfied with that return? Would you be like, yeah, that's good. I'm glad they did that.
A first-round pick?
They probably have to take that.
Excuse me, a top 15 pick for Naji?
The 15th pick.
Yeah, I'd do that.
They probably have to take that.
Yeah.
And that's
about as good as it gets.
This class, like according to scouts,
you think it gets better?
Might be the best ever. So
I just don't love it. I don't love it.
A top 15 player is, I mean, you're literally just outside of the lottery with that pick.
And in this class,
I mean, the lottery is 14 teams.
15 might be 5 in another class because people are saying that this draft is that good.
I don't love
might
it.
Be Cameron Carr.
Sick him.
I don't love it, but it is. I mean, it's a cheap contract. I just don't love it, man.
No, I know.
And if you draft,
definitely a risk.
And if you draft right, you could find yourself an all-star there. Like
might be Cam Carr. I'm telling you.
Tyrese Maxey. What did he go? 20.
He went late.
Yeah, went later in the first round. Like you.
No, I mean a lot of that is luck, not.
That's what I'm saying.
skill
Like
at that
I'm
point,
just
you know?
saying, if you play the odds, was like the 11th or 12th pick. Yeah. Like I don't think you're getting better than the 15th pick in this year's.
This draft is so
draft.
loaded. It's just so loaded.
You know, I think
so
that's
loaded.
a pretty good pick.
I would just I mean I can tell that I'm getting older because the idea of just getting a pick is just less exciting to me. You know, like I would rather if I'm going to trade Naji, right? I would rather trade Naji with someone for a player, like for an established player. But also part of that is rooted in my belief that the Mavs are like pretty close to being good because Coop is that good, and
Coop's really good.
Hopefully, this pick they get is going to be good. You got Kyrie and you got Max and you got whatever you have left of Derek Lively and stuff. But I don't know, dude. I don't know.
And I think
when faced with it, I worry that giving up Naji for 15 is just. I would just feel really unfulfilled.
Well, if you're going to continue to keep Naji, like we say, he's 28. He's on a really good contract. I'd imagine he would want at some point in the not too distant future a contract extension that would give him a really nice bump in pay. How does that fit with your long-term financial plans?
Poorly.
That's what I'm saying. So,
And he has to get a bump.
So the point would be, he's as valuable as he is now. Get the most you can get for him while getting younger and cheaper at the same time to have more ammunition, either to make another move or to continue to make, the team around Cooper better in the next couple of years. Like, yeah, I think that's the route you would have to take from Naji if you're going to move him, because financially, I don't think that works down the road for him if he continues to play as well as he
man.
is.
I mean, I know
Bobby's like, I don't want the kid.
Well, I know that no one is going to give up. Like, the Hawks aren't going to call and say, "How about you take the Pelicans pick for Naji?" Like, I know that's not going to happen.
No.
It would need to be like a top 4 or 5 team in the East. I would feel like a Knicks, a Raptors.
And that's like, okay, so let me know if I'm being dumb. All right, I
dumb.
don't know that there is a team that this applies to, because I just don't have the picks memorized. Because you need to have written several dissertations to understand future draft picks out. But let's say there's a team, instead of the 15th pick in cap relief for Naji, you get like the 20th and 24th pick for Naji.
2 first-round picks?
I would rather do that than 15, or like whatever the equivalent would be, 22 and 26.
Okay.
The
only reason,
like 2, that's 2 dart throws. Like, I would rather have that, I think, than 1.
The only reason why that's tough in today's society is because of NIL, where those players that are in that range historically are not coming out anymore. They're going back to school a lot now, like JT Top and these type of players. They're like, I could just make $5 million at Texas Tech. Well, I go be the 24th pick. Like, a lot of these players in that range are going back. That's the only thing that would scare me. The Nets got into that problem last year. Like, oh, Drake Powell's there. Like, okay. Like, it just becomes that now at the back end of the first round. In the second round, it's an absolute joke at this point.
The Thunder have Philly's pick and Houston's pick. So right now,
that
would be 18 and 26.
Oh, yeah. I would do that for sure.
Yeah. But I think I would rather have
that'd be good.
The crack at the better potential prospect and the ability to have the money to be able to make something shake with that too. Like, I get a better potential player and I have more ammunition from a financial standpoint to bring in another potentially quality player.
How about this one from Joseph? With the
$10 super chat.
Joseph.
Would you trade Naji to Charlotte for your 2027 or OKC for your 2028 pick? So you're getting one of the picks back that you facilitated for other deals.
I would do that with Charlotte, no questions asked.
Charlotte for sure.
Because then the Mavs could use that pick in between now and then. They could use it on a player, or they could at least just trade it.
Yeah.
So that would give them another pick to trade. The OKC one is interesting. I sent a little, it was kind of a joke, but also kind of serious.
Ooh.
OKC apparently, I'm just going to do it.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
OKC apparently wants a big. Looking at OKC's books and the money that they got flowing in here pretty soon, I'm not sure that they can keep Isaiah Hartenstein next year. And someone that makes almost $10 million less than, maybe even more than $10 million less than iHeart next year is Daniel Gafford. And so is there a way to work it out to where you take like the lesser Jalen Williams, who's owed $8.5 million a year for the next 3 years or more, and then some other money to fit with Gafford to where then they can trade Hart for something else and whatever. And then you get that pick back. So that 28 pick is a pick swap. So the Mavs still have a pick in 2028. So that getting that pick back only helps them in that if they suck, it's not going to hurt.
Yeah.
I would say if you can get one of the picks that OKC has this year, plus that swap, like the swap rights back, I think that's a beautiful deal.
And you get the other Jalen Williams, right?
You get the lesser.
I would do that if I was the Mavs. I'd do that for Ousmane Dieng. His expiring contract.
He's expiring.
Yeah, yeah. Whereas Jalen Williams owed $9 million a year for the next 3. I just don't need that money.
I think
you're getting one pick this year in swap rights. I think that's a fair deal.
I think practically that makes sense, but to the chat's point, that would be tough, man. Looking at SGA and J-Dub and Chet, and then you throw Daniel Gafford, who is a good player.
I'm talking for Naji. Sorry. Well, Gafford in that. Gafford just swap rights, but Naji get a pick and swap rights.
Oh, that's interesting. Only thing about OKC, which is crazy,
either of those,
either one of them. That's
that's interesting. I don't know what OKC like. Do they
Dude, I feel like Naji would
be
be such a good Thunder. Oh my
Yeah,
god!
I know, man.
God.
That's what I'm saying. Like that
He
would
a ball handler that can like create in the half court. That's all Naji does is be a ball handler and create in the half court.
He would really do well with that second unit for.
Oh, he'd be so good
for Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Him, Aaron Wiggins, and AJ Mitchell.
That unit, that second unit would cook.
And Caruso,
And
he'd be a maniac out there on defense.
Yeah,
and
Caruso can just defend.
fun
And
posting. Naji would have so much fun in like the group interviews after games.
Oh,
like
man.
he would be such a good Thunder.
And SJ would have to like guard no one. And
so to that point, I don't know if you want to go help literally the top of the West.
Oh, you can't care about that.
So that's one of those things where, like, at that point, Naji would become not a rental because they'd have him for this year and next year, but they would have him for 2 years. And the Thunder are going to owe so much money to all these guys that they probably wouldn't be able to keep him. So they might end up just trading him again next year, keeping him or whatever. But like,
he's going to expire for them.
I mean, the reality is you're only going to be able to trade Naji to a really good team.
Yeah.
So if you want to do it with an Eastern Conference team, hey, that's cool.
Doesn't matter.
But like, I don't see the Thunder or the Hornets, for example, wanting to give up that pick that the Mavs owe them in 27 to get Naji. I just don't think that's a timeline deal with them. Maybe next year, but that's a rental. I don't know. That's a steep price. I don't know. I would be calling OKC about both Gaff and Naji.
Yeah. At some point, OKC has to trade picks, right? Like they can't.
No, they don't.
Not necessarily.
How? Well, okay, or they have to trade. Like they have two.
They're going to just lose the players and replenish them with the
Reports
picks.
have come out that they either want to consolidate or continue kicking picks down the road.
Oh, okay.
So like
you have to because
like, they have so many picks. They only have so many roster spots.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
Yeah, I don't think they want to like pay non-SGA Chet and J-Dub players really. And if they do, they'll do the Aaron Wiggins trade where he's $9 million for the next 4 seasons. Like.
Yeah, he's on a great
deal. Mitchell has 3 more years in that deal. Like, for no money. They'll be okay. And they have Thomas Sorber, who has not played the game yet, was the best defender in the draft. And they have Topic, who has yet not played.
And let's keep it all the way 100. The last 2 drafts, the team that finished 11th in the lottery odds won the draft lottery. Just because the Clippers are winning games, the Clippers have got to get out of the lottery.
Please, Clippers.
To get this,
I think they will.
I think they will.
Yeah.
But the Clippers have got to get out of the lottery because if they still wind up in the lottery and the Thunder still have that pick, and by some miraculous happenstance they get to be in the top 3. Yeah, man.
And I also say I would say, I see a couple people saying like helping OKC is dumb or like you shouldn't want to do that.
Though?
It's one of those things where if you get your own pick swap rights back in 2028, you're helping yourself a lot more, I think, than you're helping OKC. Because if the Mavs, for some reason, stumble in 28, or let's be honest, whether they trade Naji or Gaff to OKC or not, the Thunder are going to be better than the Mavs in 2028.
Right.
So you are definitely getting a better pick then. And if you can also get a pick now, you are helping yourself now and later at the expense of obviously, giving the Thunder a really, really good rotation player, whether it's Gaff or Naji.
Because theoretically, you're not going to be that close. You're not going to be close enough to the top 2 or 3 teams in the West where you're winning and competing for a championship, competing against it for a championship.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I would say in 2028, they're probably likely they could be a top 6 team if Coop is really, if Coop continues getting better.
2028.
They could be. In 2026, in 28, they could also be 9th.
Yeah,
man.
And if we project and we'll talk about
having the 15th pick is way better than having the 25th pick. I mean, it's way better.
Let's finish up here on the other side of the break with our DLLS Mavs podcast. Fascinating, fantastic show today. We'll finish that up on the other side. Coming up next.
But hey,
hi.
We
want you to become a diehard here.
You should. I'll do it. You did 2 reads today.
I appreciate
you.
That.
Rest your voice, man.
You
rest your voice.
Shout out to you.
You should become a diehard. If you scan that QR code right here, it'll take you to our website, alldlls.com. You give us a little cash, we give you a lot in return. We give you a T-shirt of your choice. Okay, anyone got? I have an All City hoodie. Okay, so this is not an All City shirt, so you don't get this for free when you sign up a DLLS shirt, but you do get to save 20% off all other gear. There's like 4 or 5 different hoodies on our site. I believe I only have 2 of them. This one is a little lighter. Okay, if it's like in the 30s outside like it is today, you probably want to wear one of the thicker ones that we have that are very cozy, but I decided to go with this one because I like being a little cold. It makes me feel alive. But you get a shirt for free right when you sign up. We got more than 50 of those. 20% discount on anything else. You get to join the DLS Diehard Discord Lounge, a great place to hang out with fellow diehards. Get a physical diehard card right when you sign up. We're hosting actually 20 diehards in the studio what day is it? Friday? Tomorrow.
Yeah.
We got 20 diehards coming to the studio tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
To hang out with us and the Stars crew. The Mavs are playing. The Stars are playing. Wild Fork Food's going to come down and feed us. It is going to be a really, really fun time. Cannot wait for that. You also get to read the entire website, all of Ron Harrod Jr.'s written content. Jeff Wilson getting ready for Rangers in the other room. He writes as well. Clarence Hill was just here with the Cowboys. He writes as well. Sam Nestler, Sean Shapiro on the Stars beat. They write as well. If you want to become a better informed, better dressed, better looking, just better person in general, you should become a diehard, explore those options. And also while you're here, like and subscribe, sub to the channel. We got almost 40,000 subs. Thank you so much for all the ways that you have supported us through our first year and a half of being in biz down here in DFW, and looking forward to the next 5,000 years to come.
Yeah, since I've got
we'll be here for all of them.
Yes, since I got my gold card, my whole style's changed. My relationship with my parents has grown better.
Oh, that's
it's just
man.
been. I mean, yikes! I mean, my FICO almost hit age 50. I mean,
oh wow, okay.
It's been a ride, man. Okay. So I can't promise it, but I think you might get there too.
Our pregame show tomorrow will begin at 6:45 p.m. right here on DLLS Sports as the Mavericks take on the Houston Rockets on the road.
It should be 7. It's an away game, right? Or is it 6:45?
It's
I'm
7:30.
sorry, it's an away
or
game.
6:30. Or is the game at 7?
It's a 7:30
7:30. So
7:30
p.m.
ESPN.
7 p.m. Yeah, thank you for the correction. Yes, our pregame show will begin at 7 p.m. Tomorrow here on DLLS Sports as the Mavericks take on the Rockets. Our DLLS Mavs beat writer Ron Harrod Jr. will be live on the scene in H-Town to take in the Rockets and the Mavericks. Nationally televised game. Shout out to our All City Network teammate Tim Legler. He'll be on the call on ESPN with Richard Jefferson and the legendary Mike Breen. So look forward to that tomorrow. Let's finish up here on our show today. Joseph comes back in with the $5 super chat. One more. Oh my goodness.
Joseph.
Speaking of Houston, would you trade Kyrie Irving to Houston for Reed Shepherd and Fred VanVleet as part of a total teardown?
I've seen this a bunch. And
if I'm the Rockets,
they're not doing that trade.
I'd do that.
The Rockets not. Okay,
I would do that trade.
I was in Brooklyn during the Harden, Kyrie, Durant year when I was in college. Are we sure that Kevin Durant even likes Kyrie Irving? Let's just be completely honest. Kevin Durant has a lot of interviews. He doesn't talk about Kyrie Irving. It's for a reason.
Let's pretend he does.
Let's pretend he does, because look, if they wanted Kyrie Irving, they would have come after Kyrie Irving already. That's all I'm saying. They could have been done this. It's a reason probably why they haven't come after Kyrie Irving. Kevin Durant has his own podcast network. They've asked him about it. Him and Harden were making little jokes on the show about a player that was not named. I'm just saying.
I think bygones would be bygones in that situation. I think Kevin Durant, for whatever you want to say about him, how he gets out on the internet, I think he's a little older, a little wiser. I think Kyrie Irving the same. Bobby, if I'm Houston, I'm doing that trade 100 times out of 100. If I'm Dallas, I don't know.
If I'm the Mavs, I'm not doing that.
I don't know if I'm the Mavs, I'm doing that.
But also,
trade.
just personally, I wouldn't trade Kyrie for – I'm not trading Kyrie at all until he comes back and plays. And even then, I wouldn't want to trade him because I just like watching him so selfishly. I hope he's a Mav for a long time. But I would – there's just no value in trading a player that's hurt because –
if you get Reed Shepherd,
he could come back and be incredible and become more valuable than he is right now. You know,
no value in trading.
Reed Shepherd,
right?
That
could
be a valuable player, man.
Yeah,
we know a little too much about players getting traded when they're hurt.
Yeah, I'd stay consistent on that, man. They shouldn't have traded Luka when he was hurt. They shouldn't trade AD when he's hurt. You should only trade from a position of strength. You shouldn't trade Derek Lively whenever he's hurt.
Yeah,
that's you're just getting bad value back. Like what? There's no point in doing that.
Yeah, Houston also probably wouldn't do that because of that reason as well, I guess.
It's tough on the Kyrie Irving front for me because realistically, how much are you going to get out of Kyrie Irving over the next 2-3 years at 34 coming off a torn ACL when we know for athletes it takes them about a year out after they have the original ACL injury to kind of get back to themselves. And we're talking about him at 35 making over $40 million. I don't know, man. It's a tough situation. Like for a sentimental standpoint, I get not trading him. Practically,
Reed Shepherd is nowhere near as good.
No, I'm not saying I'm not talking about that specific one, Reed Shepherd and Fred VanVleet. I'm just talking about in general. I'm talking about in general when it comes to
probably
trading.
around the value you'll get though. That's
Kyrie
probably on the high end of value.
I think that's on the high end. Yeah,
like Reed Shepherd, you get a young asset. He's one that's probably gonna be him and Coop is like a good fit. Like it would. That's probably high value. You technically would get VanVleet for one season.
I'm not trading one of the most important piece of my franchise for a guy that can't guard anybody. I'm just not doing that.
Kyrie can't guard anybody.
Yeah, again,
Kyrie
I don't
competes
think
Kyrie
his
competes
prime.
way harder on defense than
He
Reed
does
Shepard.
try. I would agree with
Kyrie
that.
will compete.
Kyrie at 25 couldn't guard.
Kyrie competes
off an ACL.
Kyrie is a much more active
Now-
defender than Reed Shepard. Much smarter defender too than Reed.
if Houston's talking about Jabari Smith Jr. and
Jabari's
Tari
had a terrible
Eason
season.
and expiring to go along with that, I mean, now we can have a discussion.
I'd say no to Jabari. You shoot
Tari
28% from 3 this season.
I'm not a big Jabari guy.
No, I'm just saying, like,
I
we're
would
talking
not
about
trade with
young
Jabari.
players that would fit a timeline. Jabari and Tari Eason fit.
Eason's an
would fit a
expiring deal, though, as
would
well.
fit a Cooper Flag timeline. But yeah, Tari Eason maybe more to a
Tari's
degree
fine.
than Jabari Smith. But I mean, that would be a discussion for sure. I think. Sheldon Fennell with the $4.99 super chat. Naji plus Gafford and the 2029 Lakers first round, or AD and the 2029 Lakers first round to Charlotte for their 26th first, the Mavs 27th first or 2027 first round pick, and in salary filler.
Add in salary.
Add in salary filler.
Interesting. I don't know that the Hornets would give up that much stuff for AD. Granted, getting the Lakers pick adds value. I mean,
Who wins that trade?
I could see that. Well,
Oh man.
I could. I
don't know who wins
that
the
they
trade,
have,
though.
I don't know that they have use for Gafford, to be honest.
So
just
wait, so
'cause-
let me make sure I'm understanding this right.
They already
So-
have 2 centers, by the way.
So
Yeah, Diabate
Naji,
and Kalkbrenner
Gafford,
both
and the
playing well.
2029 Lakers first round pick.
That's
So
pretty
you're doing this
valuable.
deal with the Lakers? So you're sending Naji and Gafford to the Lakers?
no.
No.
Naji
We own-
Gafford
the
and the
Mavs
Lakers
own the
pick
Lakers
to
pick.
the Hornets
Oh, to the Hornets. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
for the Hornets 26 first, which at this point is 10th.
Okay.
The Mavs 27 first.
But they're
so you'd be
winning
getting
a lot of
potentially
games.
2 lottery picks for Naji and Gafford. I don't think the Hornets would be interested in that.
I don't think the Hornets would do that deal.
If I were the Mavs, I'd do that. For sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if the Hornets
Tough.
get AD,
I don't think they would do that deal either.
I don't know why they would really want Anthony Davis, to be honest. They have 2 cheap centers right now.
Okay.
They're playing well.
No, let me
I
walk
can
down
see
that
them
road.
taking AD though.
you're
Diabate's kind of switchy and
Yeah, if you're Charlotte, you get yourself a quality big man, and that would get
Dang.
you into the top 5, 6 of the East next year. Like a team with AD, Concanipple, LaMelo, Miles Bridges.
I'll
That
bleep that on the podcast version.
yeah.
that could be
Well, he's at salary filler.
At
If they're going
minimum-
to send a player back.
at minimum that's a
I'm just letting you know.
at minimum that's a top 7 team in the East.
Well, they might be a top 7 team now, to be honest.
I don't know.
Like they might finish like they're 6-1 in their last 7. They have the best net rating in the NBA over those 7 games. They've essentially been the best team in the month of January in the NBA. Could just be a good month that might stop, but when LaMelo Ball is healthy, this team is seemingly winning a lot of games with the other cast of Brandon, Miller and Khan.
I would think
Diabate
about
had,
it.
What, 19 and 18 the game
Yeah.
for the Mavs? Like,
If I'm Charlotte, I would think
I'm
about it
holding
for
on
Anthony
strong,
Davis.
man.
I would think about it for Anthony Davis. If I was
They do
Charlotte.
need defense, though.
Yeah, they do need
So
defense.
maybe that's why they make that trade.
Yeah, he would provide them a defensive anchor there to go along with.
I don't know. That's a
Interesting.
good one. I mean, that would be giving up way more for AD, but again, you're getting the pick,
Yeah,
so you're getting a pick back.
I would do the Charlotte deal. I would do the Charlotte deal.
That'd be interesting.
Mm.
I can see why both teams would
Think
would
about
do
it.
the trade, which makes it a good trade proposal then.
Yeah, if you could talk yourself into it
For
from
both teams,
sides.
Yeah.
it's at least a good trade proposal. It might not actually happen, but it's like,
So what,
Charlotte
eight-
might use defense in a vet.
What if Charlotte three-peated with AD? See, they could.
Oh,
they
my
could.
God, I'm done.
They could.
But
I mean,
also, you'd be helping Khan.
that starting lineup with Charlotte? So you would have AD at the 5, Bridges at the 4, Brandon Miller at the 3, Khan at the 2, and LaMelo at the 1. That's not bad actually. That's actually not bad at all.
Grant Williams probably has to get sent
And
back.
you let Musa Diabate come off the bench for them in that scenario?
Because who's the salary filler? It's probably
That's
Grant Williams
actually-
and Bridges.
Yeah, that's not
probably
bad.
the salary filler, right?
Low key, it might be Josh Green coming back to the Mavericks.
Yeah,
It's
maybe.
probably going to be that, though.
a little
Actually,
trade back.
Josh Green
Yeah, a
coming
little
back.
trade back.
Yeah.
Take back here.
Yeah, that lineup is not bad for Charlotte if you
Top.
add AD to that mix. Talking about Kalkbrenner.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, because you want AD to play at the 5, so maybe Diabate stays at the 5 or AD plays at the 4.
Oh, he wants to play
in
the
that
4.
lineup- no, I think in that lineup, AD would play the 5 because Miles Bridges would be-
Diabate probably maybe because he's like a Kongwu. They're like not really rim protectors, but they're like switchy. bigs. Kind of like Bam, I guess, in that way.
I don't want
Not as
Bridges
good,
in
clearly.
Dallas. David says Bridges coming to that. No, I would not want Miles Bridges.
That ain't happening.
That's not
Overruled,
happening.
vetoed.
Yeah, not happening.
You're vetoing?
No. I'll take Grant Williams and Josh Green respectively back here before I took Miles Bridges here.
I saw Grant Williams in the tunnel.
Williams back to Dallas, man. Got to get him back here.
I saw him in the tunnel. He was
The prodigal son must return home.
doing some stuff with his calf, I think it looked like.
Cook me up an AD to Cavs trade.
Yeah.
I want to see that. I want to see what you're cooking with there. An AD to Cavs trade would help. I want to see what that looks like.
Calves.
Yeah, somebody just doing the chat. This is for conversation. I'm just interested to see what that would look like. If there's anything you want back from.
Well, let us know tomorrow.
Yeah, let's know tomorrow. When our pregame show begins at 7 p.m. right here on DLLS Sports, we will have a fantastic night. Our DLLS stars are going to be hanging out with us. Shout out to Wild Fork Foods, as well. Going to be hanging out with some diehards tomorrow night as well. Appreciate our guy Tanner making us look and sound good as always. Thank you, sir. That's our DLLS Mavs analyst Bobby Krell. That's our DLLS Mavs beat writer Ron Harad Jr. I'm your host Kevin Gray. We are DLLS Mavs. We'll talk to you tomorrow at 7 p.m. right here on DLLS Sports. Y'all be good. Peace.
We all silly like the mayor.